sometimes by the Big Ten. Let's go out and make a statement today.
The Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Williams. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Williams looking for a man. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got his man. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Williams to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Throwing, Williams. Oh, pressure's coming. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And the Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it. It's Washington. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Here's Williams to throw. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Finds his man. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He'll pull it on the read. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
And you could tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that first down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the first down marker. Turnover on downs.
They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lagway. Right side, it's Chroma. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Smart play by the quarterback. Nothing open. Dump it off to your running back. And listen, he's a running back. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's a big running back. So if you want to bring that to the ground in the open field, it's very difficult. Great job by the running back making a play.
Lagway on the play action. Catch in the middle. It's Miller. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here's Lagway to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Defense playing a bail technique. Throwing again, here's DJ Lagway. Out wide right, it's Miller. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. The Bears with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Fourth down, Lagway. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Washington. He's got enough. Maybe some room here. The 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Washington.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
And he makes the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he's not going to take the touchback. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Flagway wants to throw. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The run inside. It's Croma. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Throwing, Lagway. Look out. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's there to make the stop.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Got his man downfield. Turning it on. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand it to the back. Got the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. DB's right up on the receivers. Still looking to his right. Lets it fly. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Washington. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. Williams fires to the big fella. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Williams will pass. Rush right in his face. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Takes a hit as he fires.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Williams. He lets one fly deep. He's got it inside the 30. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 5 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Wolverines, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game.
Husky's offense out there and ready to go. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Breaks into the open. Pass to 50. At the 30. 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Husky.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Fires to the big fella. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front.
Just steamrolling the defense. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Defense has to stay out of that neutral zone. It's 2nd and 5. Hits inside. It's Croma. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Right side, it's Smith. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch him, man. Just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Good job just to get rid of that one.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Flagway. Rush is on. He's going to take off. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Blasted as he lets it go. And the third down pass is incomplete.
I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Flagway to throw for it on 4th. Complete out of the backfield. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Baylor. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run it. Runs through a tackle. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Got it behind the line. It's James. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. From the gun, it's Carr. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Fourth down, Williams. They're all over him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
Finds his man on the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Throwing, Williams. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Keeping his eyes downfield. On a little time, lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Baylor! A pick 6. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead for his team. We still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
Number 98 set to kick this one away.
take a knee. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse. Time to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Moving to his left. Still looking. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Bears send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to... Oh, right through his fingers. He muffed it. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. There he goes. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Give to Washington again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Long way to go on second down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Here's Williams to throw. Lets it fly. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Straight ahead, it's Croma. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Jumped on top of the pile.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. This third down a little longer after that penalty. They want a little extra time to think over this third and long as we've got a timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, Lagway. Dumps it to the back. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I tell you what, man, you're up 2 scores, sitting good. Everything about this game looks like it's going your direction in the second half, and you do that, and you go for it, and you stay aggressive, and now, woof, tell you what, you better hope your defense bails you out, because this could become a game really, really quickly.
On the move. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
They get to him as he throws. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Here's Lagway to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, this defense was ready for go-bumps against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
To the air, it's Lagway. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels, not able to connect with the...
He lets it fly. Goes high to pull it in. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads